Did you know that the lack of social support was a predictor of depression? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about how estrangement can impact your well-being and signs to be aware of. 3 keys to help you cope. I'm Marie Morin. I'm a therapist and a wellness coach. Let's get started. Experiencing estrangement from an adult child is an emotional ordeal, to say the least, and it's often leading to profound grief and stress. And the grief journey is unique for everyone, but generally involves stages that are not linear, so they can happen at any time, such as shock, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. So you want to navigate these stages, and it's going to require some patience, resilience, and supportive strategies. Let's just take a moment to make sure that you are okay, because prolonged grief is something that we're concerned about. We want to make sure you're getting treatment and getting the help you need. So prolonged grief might include intrusive thoughts, the sense of emotional numbness, and an insatiable yearning for reconciliation. It's like you just can't get out of the loop of that. And in severe cases, it can escalate into persistent complex bereavement disorder or prolonged grief disorder. Women over 60 are more susceptible to prolonged grief due to estrangement. And it's important, again, that you get support. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, please do that. Make sure that you're okay. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have a support system. Be around friends who love and value you. You want to be able to talk in groups, maybe of other estranged individuals, okay? Specific interventions such as cognitive behavioral therapy can be effective for addressing the negative thoughts and behaviors. So this kind of professional guidance helps reframe the situation so you can find healthier ways to cope. Just to be clear, grief is a normal response to loss. This idea of prolonged grief, that's when it's going on so long and the depth of sadness is so intense. That's where it's different, and that's when you need help. Grief is a normal response, again, so you got to allow yourself to grieve. You don't want to be in that deep place of sadness, okay? We talk about moving forward, meaning we go towards this place of acceptance, all right? The second thing you want to do is to rediscover personal passion. So engage in activities that bring you joy. If you have a pet, this is a good thing. Do things with your pet. You want to be able to build a sense of purpose every day. So taking care of an animal is a good thing. Doing volunteer work, being present to help others. This will help you during this process. You don't want to just deny yourself the opportunity to process your grief, but you can't sit in it all day. It'll just be too much to be circling around the thoughts of how upset you are and how you want to get this solved right away. This is not going to be healthy for you. So it could be a real push to get back into things that you don't really have interest in anymore. But do that. If you're the type of person that enjoys painting or going for nature walks, just push yourself. Say, okay, we are going to do this to take care of ourselves. And then celebrate. Say, all right, I did this today. Every time you do something that says you care for yourself, give yourself an emotional, okay, good job, you did it, you're going forward. We really want to express a lot of compassion for ourselves because this is a really tough time. Every little step towards healing, no matter how small, is a success worth recognizing, and I really want you to do it. Leave me a comment and tell me how you're managing and how you're making sure that you're progressing in this stage of grief, whatever it is. And the third thing you want to do is be sure to practice self-care. It's crucial during times of grief and stress. Being sure that you're eating right, exercising, and doing what brings you joy is so critical to keep you emotionally and physically well. It's so important to also have patience and persevering. It's really important to also understand that this is not a sprint, it's a marathon, so you have to have patience and understand that this healing journey is complex and it does demand this level of patience and resilience. It's okay to take one step at a time, one day at a time, and some days you're going to feel worse than others. You want to embrace the hope and renewal every day when you have it. When you don't have it, just be kind to yourself. While estrangement can be incredibly painful, there's always hope for healing and renewed joy, and hopefully even reconciliation when possible. With time and effort and support, you can find a sense of peace and purpose. Moving forward after estrangement is a journey that requires time and a strong support system. Don't skip this step. Be around people. By focusing on self-care, celebrating your progresses no matter how small, and getting professional help when needed, okay? And I told you about the signs. You can navigate these complexities of grief and ultimately find a path to healing. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like. See you in the next video.